All right, I wanted to talk about a guilty pleasure of mine that has been going on for a while, ever since I was a kid. It ended eventually when the series went full retarded, but we're talking about the Fast and the Furious. I grew up with the original Fast and the Furious. It's a stupid movie, but I'm gonna call it great. The original Fast and the Furious. You got a problem with that? Fight me. But I want to talk specifically about the Fast and the Furious 2, or Too Fast, Too Furious. That is the most interesting one to me because it has the best filmed action sequences. Like, I think it might be the best filmed one out of all of them. I'm talking about the Fast and the Furious movies that actually felt like Fast and Furious movies. Not that later crap that turned into Disney fucking Marvel Mission Impossible stupid shit. I'm not trying to hate on Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible does its thing really well. Those are fun movies, but that's not what the Fast and the Furious is about. Fast and the Furious is about racing. And Too Fast, Too Furious, as bad of a sequel as it is the worst sequel out of all of them. In terms of writing, and just, yeah, it's a shitty movie, but it has the best filmed, best choreographed races in the entire franchise. Nothing else comes close to it, which is sad. It feels like a waste. Like, I don't know, I cannot tell you who the director was, but he knew what the fuck he was doing. By God, let's watch a brief moment from this.
You ain't ready, Fabio!
Just the way it's all filmed is on point.
Second wave gotta sit tight till your partner crosses this line right here. First team to go down and back twice wins the race. At which point, the losers will hand over them keys. Otherwise, you'll be eating breakfast through straws from now on. Comprende? I get it. Oh, this means you too. I got it. Let's race. Your car, buddy.
Do it, bro!
Come on, Prince, you got it, man. You think I'm worried about this fool, man? This is nothing. American muscle.
Okay, I'm going to try and keep the video as short as possible. We're going to skip ahead. There's nothing in the rest of the franchise that compares to that quality of direction. Like, whoever the guy was behind the camera, he knew what he was doing. But he was also equipped with the worst writers imaginable. That felt, to me, that felt kind of Tarantino-esque, the way that was all shot. You can call me a retard. Go ahead. That felt Tarantino-esque. Yeah, we're gonna skip past that part. Oh, I was in the right spot and I fucked it up. We'll start right here.
Let's see if we got the ball.
Alright, I think that's all we need to show off. That part reminded me of George Miller. Kind of like the showdown with Mad Max and Toe Cutter. Was it Toe Cutter? It might have been one of his gang members. You know, the eyes popping out and him bitching out. It wasn't Toe Cutter. It was the first guy. I can't remember his name. Fuck it. Writing matters. It really does. And it's just crazy to me. This is the worst sequel by far out of the Fast and the Furious franchise. I don't include anything after 4. After part 4, it's a completely different franchise. You might not even be able to include 4 in that conversation because they went full retard. Disney, Marvel, that type of crap. This has the legit most best filmed action sequences. The whole movie might actually be the best filmed film in the entire franchise. You know, I'm always going to have those nostalgies for the first movie, but the second one outclasses it in terms of filmmaking, like cinematography, all that shit. The writing ruins the movie. The dialogue is god-awful. It's terrible. It's atrocious. It's fucking atrocious. It ruins the entire fucking movie. The plot isn't terrible. It's mainly the dialogue that fucks the movie in the ass. But yeah, I wanted to give a shout out to Too Fast, Too Furious because in a series that's kind of a joke, but I have nostalgies for, it's the one with the best filmed action sequences. I will give it that. It's just, it had no writer. I don't know who wrote the movie. Some rapper, like up-and-coming rapper that didn't know what the fuck they were doing. I don't know who wrote this movie. It could have been a 5-year-old child. But the director and whoever helped him choreograph and edit scenes, they knew what the fuck they were doing. So, shout out to Too Fast, Too Furious for being a very well-filmed action movie that is also the worst sequel in a franchise ever.